Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 3030 Erie Avenue here at Clark Montessori High School. My name is Patrick Lewis. Thank you for joining us on this telecast from this high school against Summit Country Day, a big Miami Valley Conference matchup for these Cougars who lost their first game against Summit earlier in the season as the Cougars get the first possession and they convert. Chaz Bell with a nice give on Bryce Butler. The Cougars on the board first, and poor defense for the Cougars leads to an answer by the Silver Knights. The Knights, coming into this game, only lost 2 games, one against Purcell Marion. Purcell Marion is the tops of their conference in the GCL co-ed. Noah Mason in. Airballs it. Going the other way. TJ Walker. Driving in lane, getting fouled and going to the line is Nathan Melson. Melson, the only senior on this Summit squad. 2 possessions, 2 scores for the Silver Knights. Misses the free throw. Melson on the season was a 53% free throw shooter. And we come down and get another score. So now we're 4-4. Coming down quickly, driving in the lane. Nice kick out. Finds Alex Dalling, and Dalling is dangerous from deep. Shooting 49% from behind the arc on the season. (7-4) now your score. Chaz Bell looking to penetrate. Game borrowed by Walker. Good ball movement. Bryce Butler finds it in his hands. Yet to score. Bryce has got a couple records tonight, can break points-wise and steals-wise if he has a complete game and a turnover by the Cougars. Looking at Bryce's statistics, he's very close to Kevin Lewis, who has the Cougar record for more points in the season. Kevin has 423, as we have a 3-point field goal miss guarded by Butler. He just gets it right back. Sam Martin kicks it, and then for his second 3, Alex Dalling from the far wing. These Silver Knights do not miss a whole lot in the defense and rebounding. Need to be on point for the Cougars tonight. So Sam Martin picking up a personal foul. So back to Bryce. He's going to need 13 points tonight to beat the season scoring record by Kevin, which most likely be done since he's averaging around 24-25 points a game. His lowest season total was held by Summit, and that was 10 earlier this year. Poor inbounds pass just stolen by Nathan Melson. Goading Xavier Johnson, who's newly into the game, the sophomore phenom who did well last year as a freshman. Good defense by Elijah Jones interior, and Mosai gets a defensive rebound. Bryce looking to penetrate, was a little too slow getting up the floor. Had an opportunity, didn't take it. We'll reset at the top of the key. 10-4 your score, 4:30 left to go in this first quarter. Nice man defense by Summit so far. Good help defense right here. Mo baseline shoots off the mark. Lonzo trying to rebound. Effort by Dawn to get it. Knights coming the other way. And Dalling will have it again, and he hits again. He's on fire. He shakes his head like no one can stop him. And right now, no one can. halfway through the first quarter, your score 13-4. And this 9-point lead, if the Cougars can't do something offensively right now, this is going to get a little out of hand. 30-second timeout by the Cougars. So outside the timeout, ball movement and penetration, key for the Cougars to get back in this game offensively. Bryce Butler needs the hands on the ball and try to penetrate. The star player of the Cougars needs to try to give some confidence to his team. He's got it right now. Good movement without the ball, but poor inbounds pass by Chaz Bell trying to find Mosai, stolen by Johnson. Some in no rush to get a transition bucket. Looking for the cut. Reverse layup, no good. Good defense by Corbin. Bryce has got to look sooner. He pulls up. Far jumper short. Rebound by Elijah and loses it. And again, Johnson getting the rebound. Xavier missing, but the tip in by Melson is good. Now 11-point lead. The Summit offense is extremely efficient. A lot of people around the basket. And it just looks like we have no idea what to do offensively. Steal and bucket. On the other, TJ Walker. This is getting ugly quick for the Cougars. Hopefully some role players can step up, try to make some shots, get open. Chaz Bell, who's been scoring, and able to hit that, and then commits the foul. So we're going the other way quickly. Another main reason the Cougars haven't really done anything offensively is because the offensive rebound hasn't been there, and if they have a hand on it, they lose it. They got two big guys, and Elijah Jones and Mosai Daniel need to be more around the rim. Elijah has been around the rim, who now comes out. Mosai now the only 6'6" guy in the game. Down 13, the Cougars desperately need some momentum. Shanti Hawkins, the fabulous freshman in for the Cougars now, was highlighted by Coach Doug Dewey on our coaches show. You can find that on the cube. And wide open, good look by TJ Walker to Xavier Johnson underneath the basket. And the Cougars defense is extremely porous, not helping and looking around, being aware of their surroundings. It's hard to stop them if you're just focused on one person. A blocking foul being called on TJ Walker. Bryce trying to drive. Good defense, and then stolen by Xavier Johnson. Xavier misses the lay-in. Hawkins going the other way. Gets the friendly roll. Finally, the Cougars getting some offense. (19-6) the score. 13-point deficit. Xavier tries to hit it. Offensive rebound and putback by Andrew Bismeyer. is no good, but he'll go the free throw line where he's shooting at 17.6% on the season. Bismeyer only 3 of 17 on the year, and you can see why. Short ends the front end. .26 your score. Bryce yet to score in this game. Corbin elevating well off the mark, airballs it. Almost looks like a pass to Hawkins. Anything else? Hawkins trying to penetrate himself, doing nicely. No one around the rim to rebound, though, his airball. So 2 airballs in that position. Really not quality shots for the Cougars. The suffocating defense for Summit has been the story so far. We have 14 seconds left in this first quarter, and you can tell Summit's just going to hold for that ball. Inside to Bismeyer. Bismeyer gets fouled, going back to free throw line. 22 points in the first quarter. Bismeyer misses the front, and we're going into the second quarter. Cougars down 22-6. Desperately needing some motivation to get back going offensively. All right, going into the second quarter, Summit will have the basketball up 16 points. Still not the largest lead that Clark had against CHCA when they came back and beat us in overtime just 2 games ago. So there's a bright spot to be had. It's that this team can come back and make something happen, but with that poor defense, it is not going to happen. Zarin Davis, who leads the league in field goal percentage at around 62%, makes that shot 24-6. Good drive. See if he can convert. Chaz Bell does. All the offense for the Cougars coming from Chaz Bell, basically. Butler has 2 points and Hawkins has 2 points. Butler and Chaz Bell has 4. So your 8 points, half of them coming from Chaz Bell. Better defense this turn around. Long 3 off the mark and good rebound by the shortest guy in the court, Shanti Hawkins, going the other way. Needs to convert that layup. Unfortunately, he cannot. Shanti doing a nice job doing everything but finishing. Would have been a huge momentum change if he could. Damian Blythe now then trying to guard TJ Walker. Team fouls now at 5 for the Cougars. They got 1 more to give. Amosa got a hand on that ball. Good look inside by Zarin. Zarin now has the ball around the free throw line. Step back. Thought twice about it. Back iron by Dalling. And the Cougars getting a stop. Need a lot more of those if they want to get back in this game, and a lot more of Bryce Butler doing something. He draws a crowd. Mosai better watch that offhand driving-wise. He almost got a push-off there. Nice rebound and put back by Bryce Butler. Finally somebody underneath getting an offensive rebound and put back. And a good cut and look. Just, whoa, almost throwing it away, which was, I mean, all the Cougars stopped. Thought that was thrown away. It was. Good effort by somebody to try to keep it alive. Good movement without the ball this time by the Cougars. Mosai needs to do a little bit better job. Hawkins got stuck in the air. Dalling intercepts a pass, and they're in business going the other way. Stripped by Hawkins, picked up by Butler, down to Chaz. Chaz finds Damian. Damian puts it together. 12-24. Deficit cut to 12. Many more stops needed by the Cougars. Hawkins in a bad position right now against Melson underneath the basket. You can't let him get that far underneath. He's a freshman. He'll learn through experience. Go look down low, but Chad's going to get called for a foul. Noah Mason coming in the ballgame now. Was a starter throughout the season, but it's been foul trouble the last couple games. And again, a good look. And another layup. 26-12, 4:36 to go in this first half. Let's see what Hawkins could facilitate at the top of the key, looking to give it to Mason. Mason almost fumbles it. Picks up his dribble. Bryce Butler needs to do something with it right now. Oh, pulls up and hits just inside the arc. (14-26), 4 minutes to go. Good dribble drive baseline. They're going to get Bryce for a foul. A little bit better defense by Bryce that time, trying to move his feet. You usually see Bryce trying to defend with his hands. Just not quick with his feet that time, moving laterally. Going to the free throw line is Sam Martin to shoot a 1-and-1. Martin, a good free throw shooter at 77%. This team as a whole is a pretty decent free throw shooting team. Even though they're at 61%, a lot of their starters in the higher 60s as an average. Their best, Alex Dalling, at 89% on the season. You don't want to put him on the line. You don't want to put Martin on the line here either, especially when you're down 12. And he hits the first of the 1-and-1. Martin hits the second. Xavier Johnson back in the game to replace Martin. And the advantage goes back to 14. Under 4 minutes now. Play call being shouted out by Coach Parker. Elijah looking for a screen. Sets one to Hawkins. Ball reversed to the far side of the court. Good help defense on the screen. Hawkins needs to look to shoot that ball. And then right there, intercepted by Melson. Melson going the way. Finding Walker short on the shot. Bryce going now. He needs to go fast. He has numbers. Gets rejected. Andrew Bismeyer with the rejection. 3:12 to go. Bryce just blows by Melson. Melson getting the tough job to guard Bryce tonight. And he couldn't keep with him, just like Bryce on the other end couldn't do the same. It's only the third team foul for Summit with 3 minutes to go in this first half. Not a big fouling team. They do a lot of things efficiently. Nice look underneath by Mason trying to find Blythe, but Damian can't hold on the ball. Mosai substituting Damian out of the game. Now under 3 minutes. No doubt between now and the end of the game, defense getting stops needs to be a priority. They need to close out even further. Dalling hits another three. Not sure he's missed from behind the arc tonight. 31-14, and then a lazy pass. And a result is a three-point opportunity for Xavier Johnson. That's Bryce's second personal foul. Cougars getting in foul trouble tonight. 33-14 with 2:36 to go. Chaz Bell coming back in for Shanti Hawkins. Hawkins doing a nice job on point. Xavier Johnson shooting at 51% on the season, misses. And it was an easy call underneath on a offensive rebound by Bismeyer, pushing Mosai in the back. Haven't seen any press tonight from Summit. Really no need to press. No need to create a turnover when you're down, when you're up by 19. Chaz Bell, nice triple drive. Gets blocked by Bismeyer. Needs to go stronger to the hole. He had the lane there. Almost looks like you give Bismeyer an opportunity by shooting it with more of an arc and not going straight to the basket. It needs to be more direct. Mosai just looks lost, honestly, when he's on the floor offensively. He wants the ball down the post. Now he's trying to set a pick, almost a moving pick. Just watch him a little bit. Chaz Bell pull up, near elbow, off the mark. Bismeyer with the rebound. Under 2 minutes now to go in this first half. 33-14 the score. Good drive. We have Cougars underneath. Just we're not doing a good job of controlling the ball. Dalling cannot miss from three. That is his fifth three-pointer of the game. 22-point lead. Bryce trying to do something. Takes it upon himself to create. Will go to the line shooting. Where he's at a 73% clip. And even Bryce can't make anything, especially from the free throw line. This packed house at Clark High School is very quiet. It's a sellout tonight. A pep rally was held this afternoon at school to get pumped up for the game as Bryce hits his second. Only 15 points for the Cougars now in almost 2 quarters of play. Drive and floater, no good. Rebound by Damian, and Bryce is going quick the other end. Finally driving. His left hand cannot finish. I thought he was fouled. No call. Under 1 minute now. 15:36. Summit with the ball. Oh, it looks like a charge will be assessed, and it will be against Xavier Johnson, the sophomore, bumping into Damian Blythe, who had position underneath. And except there's no restricted area in high school, he was definitely under the basket if there would have been. Bryce coming out of the game, Chaz coming in for him. Don't want to get more foul trouble with those two personals. .45 seconds. Again, a lazy pass. Xavier Johnson really wants to get in between them. It just looks like the energy level for Summit is so high right now. They could jump to the moon. And the Cougars, well, it looks like they have some Ments for shoes on. Good interior pass. Good work for Damian Blythe to get in. Can't convert. Good effort by Corbin to try to get the ball. Loose ball. Damian flies with it. In the far corner, 10 seconds to go. Mosai's got to pull up far wing. 3. Hits all backboard. 5 seconds now for Xavier. Xavier's going to drive. He's going to get fouled. And he's going to be shooting 2. 2.3 seconds to go. Up 21. Xavier Johnson shooting at 51%. And he misses. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Xavier might be good at penetrating and finishing around the rim, but he needs to work on his free throws. Fortunately for the Cougars, they couldn't get the ball, even though there was 2 seconds left. They're going to have .3, try to get something, and nothing for either team. So we go into halftime. Really just a punch to the gut to the Cougars as they go into halftime down 21 with the score, 36-15.